What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the harbor. Today we are going to go with the flow. We're going to go with the flow of the currents. Yes, the band has come out with a brand new single for the first time in 2 years since their last album, The Death We Seek, which I was a mega fan of. I'm very, very excited to see what Currents has cooking up for 2025. I've been a fan of them probably for about 5 years. I know their debut album came out around 8 years ago. I was jamming that as soon as I found out about this band. Also around the time where I started to jam Invent Animate, and I really fell in love with this style of metalcore. To me, this band's uniqueness really comes from their guitars and how they invent new things and new sounds with their guitars. Very technical stuff. They're also just an overall really cohesive band. I love how heavy they are. It is right down my alley. And I'm really curious to hear if they're sticking with the sound that they've been pushing out for the last 5 to 10 years. I do want to also say before we get into the music, we are really close to that 1K subscriber mark. It is a very exciting time for me, and I hope for you all too, those that are coming back day after day for this type of content. Big shout out to you all. What else is there to say? We have an amazing band on the channel for the very first time. And of course, we got a brand new music video with the track It Only Gets Darker is the new track from Currents. I gotta say, checking out new metalcore with a music video is probably my favorite thing to do ever, other than eating Taco Bell. And with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the new track from Currents in 2025, 2 years later. In 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Woo. You hear the tapping in the back too. Oh, he's going low. That might be the lowest I've heard him go. A little chorus coming in. Oh my God. There it is. By the way, there's gonna be no pausing in this one. Oh, he's spitting. Woo! Okay. Oh, that riff is dirty. Oh, that altar looks sick with the moons. Oh my God, this song is so angry. Yeah. That chorus is really important to this track because it's very dark and heavy. Yeah. Oh. What the? There's so much going on in that track. God damn. Lots to talk about in this one. First off, to answer my question earlier, are they going to keep the same sound that they've been pushing out? Yes and no. Lots of staples are still alive and well for Currents in 2025, especially in their guitars. Still the classic angry heavy chugs, dun 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 dun, constant. We call that maybe a horse gallop. The lead guitars are always ripping in the back, doing some crazy magician's work. And I really became a fan of Currents in this style of metalcore because of what those lead guitars can do for the contrast of the song. Some beautiful arpeggios to accent the rest of the band's dark and grittiness. A really good contrast. Now let's talk about Brian. Holy hell, I did not know he could go that low with his growls. If you listen very carefully, you can hear the rasp literally deep in his throat. And whenever I do that, I usually mess up my throat and mess up my vocals. So I hope Brian knows. Who am I kidding? He knows what he's doing. But yeah, Brian is really tapping into some new vocal techniques in 2025. And I also heard about midway through when he was spitting those bars, like that is not new in the metal scene. I think Landmarks probably does it the best, but it's something new for Current, so that is super exciting. So far, two completely different vocal techniques that I've never heard from Brian. That's going to add a lot to this new album. There was one part in the song, I was really impressed how he could transition from the chorus, the clean vocal side of it, in one breath, go from the fries and into the growls. And last thing I'll say about the track is that chorus was crucial. You needed that contrast because that was some serious, almost moving into the deathcore range of things. So that chorus was a nice breather, and it feels like you kind of have to do that in metalcore these days. That's what makes metalcore metalcore. You have to have a little bit of the light and the dark. You have to have a little bit of a breather from the heaviness. If you were only heavy and harsh vocals, and you would lean more towards the deathcore side of things. So I think I'm starting to go on a little bit of a rant now, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. Again, guys, we are really close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you so much. If you like Currents as much as I do, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video as well. We're going to have a lot more metalcore and a lot more metal things happening on the channel. If you'd like to hang out with me in the community, go click on that Discord down below, join up, and we are going to see you back at the harbor very soon. Peace!